All right, all right. So here we are. We're doing a video testimonial with my man, Mike Cotayo. All right, cool, Mike. So first, I guess we're gonna introduce yourself. So I want you to just state your name, your company, your brand, and then your position at the company.
Hi, I'm Mike Cotayo. I am a stand-up comedian and speaker, and I go around the country giving talks and doing stand-up, and that's what I love to do.
Awesome. And my next question is, why did you come to Command Your Brand Media?
I joined Command Your Brand Media because I really felt like I needed an elevation in my persona, in my product, in my brand. And I thought, what better way to do this than get on podcasts, which are going to reach my target audiences.
Cool. That's awesome. And for you, what was your experience with the onboarding process? Like how was that for you?
The onboarding process was great. I mean, everyone was very supportive. They answered a lot of questions, and I was able to get really hone in on what I wanted to get out of being with Command Your Brand over the next few months.
Awesome. Cool. And then my next question is, what value did you receive in your onboarding?
And during my onboarding, I received a lot of value
Mhm.
in regards to the type of clients I would get, the type of podcasts I would be on. Working with the team was so much fun. Everybody was so open and receptive to questions.
Nice. Had a lot of fun with that, I'm sure. Cool. And then how was your experience working with the PR team?
The PR team was fabulous. There's a word I don't use a lot anymore. Uh, Fabulous.
Yeah.
The PR team was great, and I really felt like when at some point during the program, I realized I wanted to pivot to comedy, only comedy podcasts, comedy based podcasts, and they were great at matching that need and understanding where I was coming from. And, I felt guilty kind of changing mid course that because, people, a little bit of a people pleaser. So I felt like I
Mhm.
messed up, but they were great about it.
Awesome. Who is your publicist?
Rebecca,
Nice. Awesome. Cool. And what results did the program create in your business?
I got I got a lot of leads from my business by doing Command Your Brand, by participating in it. I I got a lot of stand-up gigs from it. I got a speaking gig from it. $5,000 speaking gig, I might add, in Colorado in May because as a direct result of doing this podcast. And so the return on investment is really, for me, it was well worth it. I got to meet and be on Aaron Berg's Berg-based podcast, and
Hmm.
that was phenomenal. Like people would reach out to me going, "I heard you on Berg's base. You were great," and
Wow.
it just am I allowed to curse in testimonials? Because it was fucking awesome. Um, so like part of like I'm a nice guy, but I've been a comedian for a long time and I'm sarcastic, so I can give people what they give me. And someone said to me, it seemed like Aaron Burr didn't really know uh how you were gonna be, and then you jumped in and you gave it right back at him, and that's when you noticed the respect changed.
Wow. That's awesome. And how did appearing on podcasts help your messaging?
The podcast really helped my messaging because it just helped me focus in on reaching the audiences I wanted to reach. And
Hmm.
that is really part of the game here, like trying to reach out to people who you think will really want you want to hear from you and want you to succeed.
Awesome. Very cool. And did we book a dream show for you?
Like you booked awesome shows for me, but
Yeah.
things I wanted to be on, I didn't get. But that is secondary to all the positives I got from this. And I enjoyed every show I was booked on. There were a lot of shows where people were bringing up things I never thought I put out there into the
Yeah.
ethos. And I'm like, where'd you hear that? Were you talking to my brother? What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, you did your research.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, cool. And then anything else you would like to communicate in your experience working with Command Your Brand Media?
I think Command Your Brand is an awesome product. What gave me pause about joining was the pricing.
Mm,
It's expensive, but I got a lot out of it. Like, and it put me in a little more debt than I wanted to be, but it helped me out in the long run.
nice.
And if you're serious about increasing your footprint in the media industry, I would really recommend this as a way to do that for you.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Would you recommend Command Your Brand? And if so, state in your own words that you do.
I no pressure.
No pressure. No pressure.
No better. No, absolutely not the South. I would totally recommend Command Your Brand because, as I stated earlier, it provided me with an outlet and a way to get in front of the audiences I wanted and to expand who I am in the ethos. And so that has really helped my career in a number of ways.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. We really appreciate it, and we had a lot of fun with you.
Thank you. I'm glad you had fun with me.
Awesome.
I really appreciate everything that you did.
Awesome.